Yo, bro, I just got a call from work, and honestly, I'm just pissed off. So basically, I'm 17, turning 18 in like a few days, and I've been working a job since I was about to turn 16, so it's been 2 years so far. And throughout these 2 years, my shift has mostly been 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So during the peak of my puberty, when I'm supposed to be developing and growing, I'm forced to wake up around 5:30 a.m. every morning, no excuses, so I can go to my job and make money. Okay, that's fine. So I've been doing it for a few years. I mostly work on the weekends, so the rest of the week it's like it's not that important, but it's still work. And I graduated high school, right? So my goal for this summer was to finally work a little less while also not having school so that I can afford to spend more time to develop myself, to grow a little bit. But no, it turns out the company is at the worst spot it's been in years. We are short staffed, we need people, and that means I need to work even more. I need to do more days, more shifts. And it was fine until now. I mean, it was actually pretty nice, everything was going well. And suddenly I get another call, another change in my shift, another change in my schedule, and now I basically need to be working like a full week, like 5 days a week. And don't get me wrong, like that's completely normal. That's how most human beings work. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, like I'm spoiled, even though I might be. It's just that I've been working since 15, and it's been a job that relatively sacrifices your health, relatively sacrifices your development, your growth. And I don't want that for myself. I want to develop as a person because, sure, I'm making some money right now, but this body that I have, this health that I have, the bone structure, the height, and everything, it will last me my entire life for the next like 60, 70 years. It's way more important than just a little part-time job that I've been doing as a teenager. And I'm in a shitty spot, man. I don't want to continue working for bosses that take you for granted. You know, I just worked Thursday, I took a break on Friday, and now I've got 5 days in a row, 10 days a day, 10 hours a day. So it's like 50 days walk, and just before that I also worked like 10 hours. So basically, Thursday to Wednesday, in this tiny week, I've got almost 60 hours worked. And I get a call from my bosses, and they say, I need you to work even more. And I tell him, hey, I've been, helping my colleague out. I've been coming in instead of him because he's on his break. Like, he deserves to take a break. And he kind of laughed in my face. He's like, why do you need to take a break? That was his attitude. Like, why do you need a break? Why aren't you working? And it's disgusting, bro. Because, sure, he's a boss. He works very hard. He's a tough guy. But it's his own company. Him working 6 or 7 days a week makes him millions. I'm getting paid minimum wage. Like in the US, because I work for an American company from the Balkans, I'm not even making close to minimum wage in the state where my company is based. I'm like that Indian guy who makes 5 cents and his boss makes 50,000. It's kind of the same. And I don't want that for myself. I mean, if I get another job, it's actually gonna be more work, more hours for me. But it's gonna be a proper workplace. I'll feel like a proper person. I'll get the respect that I need. I'll get a salary. I don't even care about the salary, man. I just want to work as a normal human being, like a 9 to 5, not a 6 to 4. You know what I mean? And it fucking sucks, man. I wish I didn't have to work. I really wish I could just, spend my teenage years as a teenager should, just fucking sleep and do whatever. Like, I'm getting my diet right, I'm doing semen retention, trying to work on my body, trying to develop my face. I'm doing it little by little. But it just gets fucking harder and harder, man. And it's one of those things where unless I just fucking quit the job, it's not gonna get easier. Because once they get you working a certain time per week, it's really easy to reduce how much you work, you know what I mean? Like if you ask them, hey, can I work more? They will never ever decline. But if you say, hey, can I cut my hours a little bit? No, you're committing a sin. You deserve to die if you do that. That's the mentality in my company. It fucking sucks, man. Like, sure, I get an opportunity to make some money as a teenager. The pay is actually not that bad, for my age, it's relatively good. I make similar to what a 50-year-old teacher would make. It's not that bad. But that's besides the point. I'm not just some fucking dumbass that's out there to get exploited. Because the truth is... Sorry about that, the video cut off. Basically, the truth is most people in my job, most of them, they're actually like not very educated people. They speak English, they can work a little bit with a computer, and that's it. That's all the qualifications they have. It's not really a developed company. The stuff, it's not a place where I want to continue. I want to grow as a person. But it's fucking hard to quit. Because I need to find another place. I need to change my schedule completely. I need to travel to a different office. I need to change my meal timings, my sleep schedule. My entire life basically changes. Just because I want to live like a regular person, not a fucking slave. It's rough, man. And complaining like this is also worthless. I mean, so many people have it worse than me. So many people. It's not even funny, but you gotta have the hunger, man. You gotta push through. Like, there's no other options. You can't just fucking give up. It's gonna be rough right now. It's gonna be rough in a month, in 2 months. Eventually, you grow enough, your fucking balls grow, your jaw grows, your voice deepens, you become a man, and you're like, fuck this shit, man. I'm tired. Let me go to that job interview. Let me show what I'm made of, what I deserve, what I stand for. Let me show this employer that I'm the best fucking guy he can get. Let me get another job where I'm treated like a human being. So yeah, pretty much I have work tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that. I'll do my best, I'll try to keep the cortisol low, make sure everything is fine. And pretty much it, bro. From next week on, I'll be working 3 days a week. On Monday to Friday, I'll be working like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, plus the weekend where I have to wake up at 6 a.m. And I'm forced to do it. I don't have another choice. I have to wake up, otherwise it's not normal, man. Give me a few months, just give me a few months and it's gonna be better, bro. I love you.